Forgot any painkillers?
Yeah, you sit down, I'll get you them.
Max, you don't have to wait on me, just tell me where.
Do you want one egg or two?
I don't want any eggs.
Well, go back to bed then and I'll bring you a cup of tea up.
Oh, yeah, and what about shop? Is that going to open itself, is it?
Well, Boris can manage. And then, you know, maybe later on, when you've had a bit of a rest, you could come with me to the hospital.
I'll get dressed and I'll go and work.
OK.
Didn't realise it got to this.
Quit while you're ahead, that's what I reckon.
Look, I know I had a go at you about our Jason.
Well, you're entitled to. You're his mum.
Yeah, but if I'd known you were going bust, I might have been a little bit more...
Sensitive?
Yeah, I suppose. Look, Sal's, is there out I can do?
You can spread the word. I'm open for bargains.
I knew they put the rents up, but I didn't realise things were that bad.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Roy.
I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as I am.
Well, if you need anything, you know, well, you know where we are.
I do. Thanks.
Can't say I'm surprised. I mean, practically everything she sells you can get cheaper at that new city DIY superstore.
I think you've made a wise decision for yourself and for the school.
Yeah, right.
You're a good teacher, Charlotte, but we can't let personal difficulties compromise our professionalism. Anyway, good luck.
How was it? Oh, very civilised.
I still say you should go to the union. In effect, she's forcing you to resign.
Oh, you know what, Jan? I don't care anymore. In fact, it's quite a relief.
What will you do?
Go out and get plastered. No, perhaps not. No, don't worry. I'll be fine.
You may be, but the English department's going to be stuffed without you. That's a geriatric supply teacher.
Oh, Ken was only doing what he thought's best. Don't blame him, really.
I do.
Morning, miss.
So it doesn't look like they're going to get back together again, then?
I don't know.
I wonder what happened. Maybe she'll cop off with someone else.
Maybe it was him. I think he's dead fair.
Hey, secret romance with one of his patients. Bet your mum knows all about it.
Anyway.
Keep in touch.
Yeah, you take care.
Ooh, miss.
Aidan Critchley, aren't you supposed to be in class?
Nah, never bother. Hey, miss. You going the wrong way?
Mrs. Taylor, Rosamond Street. A blood test result should have been back last week.
Yes, they are. They're in there with the notes.
Yeah, well, where are they? I can't find them.
Give it here. There you go. Cup of tea?
No, I'm fine.
Matt, everybody would understand if you took a couple of days off.
Thanks. I'd rather be working.
There you go. Let's 2 for the price of 1.
I don't really do much washing up. Economy, effort. That's what you need round the home. You birds have never got the hang of it.
Well, you eat, don't you?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, chippy tea. Paper, can, wallet, straight in the bin. Tuesday, prawn vindaloo. Thursday, chicken fried rice.
Oh, takeaways round here must love you.
I get a card every Christmas, Sal. And Chinese New Year. Saturday, put me penny on. And it's one of Leslie's old specials. Sausages, bacon, eggs, fried bread, the works. It's what I call a one-pan wonder. Just stick it under the sink, swill it off. Bingo.
And Sundays?
Ah, you've got me there. We have a full roast on Sunday. Sawyer cooks.
Well, you'll be glad of that then, man.
She will. It's a day of rest this Sunday.
Well, how about I throw in a Golden Jubilee tea towel for now?
Oh, right, yeah, go on then. It's a nice tea towel, that. Good quality.
Yeah, I got about 50 of them. I reckon I've sold 3.
I thought people would have been glad to get one of these, what with the Jubilee coming up.
Yeah, me and all.
I know a fella in the market. He deals in royal memorabilia and all that stuff.
Hey, well, he might be interested in something like this. Tell you what, Les, I'll let you have the lot for 20 quid.
15.
17.50.
Done. Day of 5, 10, 50, 60, 17.50. All right, mate.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Cheers, Les.
Thanking you.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh.
Come on. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself?
Because I've just made £17.50 out of Les Battersby. I was trying to offload them tea towels on market myself. They've all got wrong dates on them. Most he's going to get is a tenner.
Sal, I wish you'd have told me what was going on. Maybe I could have helped.
How? Are you going to give me 10 grand to pay off my debt?
10 grand? Well, I wish I could.
No, you don't, and neither do I. I'm fed up of being in debt. I just want to get myself straight. An ordinary job, that'd suit me fine.
Well, I thought you liked being your own boss.
Yeah, well, right now I'd settle for knocking off at 5 o'clock and having nothing else to worry about.
The next piece of homework that's late, you're in detention.
Yes, miss.
Ah, Ken, perhaps you can pop into my office later and I'll give you a new timetable.
All right, thank you.
You'll be covering some of Mrs. Ramsden's classes. It'll be a considerable increase in your hours. I hope you don't mind that.
No.
Good. See you later.
OK, bye.
Instant promotion. All right for some, eh?
Look, I never intended that any of this should happen.
Charlie Ramsden's a better teacher than most here could ever hope to be. We can ill afford to lose her.
But once it's all sorted out, she'll be back.
She won't. Thanks to your meddling, she's been forced to resign.
Yeah, but it's not a proper mop, though, is it? I mean, how can you get in corners with that?
Well, thing is, Vera, you just push that handle down like that and it gets rid of all water in the sponge. And it makes it much easier because you don't get all water all over your floor.
Yeah, but you can't get in corners with that.
Well, yeah, you just turn it sideways because most corners are square, aren't they?
Oh, have they? Well, I think I prefer a proper mop.
I'm selling them half price, Vera. Where else are you going to get a bargain like that?
That new City DIY store. They've got every mop you could wish for.
Oh.
These pan scourers, 2 for the price of 1. Sure you don't want to make it 3?
What do you want me to do, Blanche? Give them away.
Look, I think I'll pop back later, love. See you.
Mrs. Webster? Phil Rogers.
Weatherfield Hardware Supplies. I'm closing down, I'm afraid. I'm not buying out.
Well, it's me that's buying, Mrs. Webster. I was wondering if I could make you an offer for your stock.
What, all of it, you mean?
Well, yeah. Well, it can't be much fun for you, all this. Closing down sales can go on for weeks, and you'll never get rid of everything. We agree a price, and I'll take the whole lot off your hands. How does that sound?
That depends how much you're offering.
Well, if you've got a stock list to hand, we can start talking figures.
Who exactly are Weatherfield Hardware Supplies?
We're a local company. We've got several retail outlets. Recently, we opened City DIY Superstore. We buy in bulk and we sell at knockdown prices.
Yeah, so I've heard. And presumably you want to buy me out at a knockdown price and all.
Well, to succeed in business, you've got to exploit every opportunity.
Well, I'd rather not be exploited. Thank you, Mr. Rogers.
Keep the card. You may change your mind. I hope everything works out for you, Mrs. Webster.
These floor cloths, are they 2 for the price of 1 and all?
How you doing, Mummy? How's that grandson of mine, eh? In fine fettle, I hope?
Yeah, I've just seen the midwife. She reckons he's okay.
Where's Ashley?
He's at work.
I thought Boris were mine in shop.
Well, I'm going to the hospital later. Maybe you'll come with me then.
Family comes first. Everybody needs another talking to.
Oh, Fred, don't have a go. Fred!
Many happy returns.
Thanks. Surprised you remembered.
Hey, come on. I never forgot birthdays.
That's true. Actually, I wanted a word with you because Richard's taking me out tonight.
Oh, yeah. Somewhere expensive, no doubt.
Just Delphine's.
Just?
Yeah, and, well, I was wondering if David could stay the night with you.
Well, I don't know. I don't get off till 7. Oh, go on. As soon as it's your birthday.
Thanks.
OK. Have a nice time.
The barefaced cheek of it, though, to just walk in like that.
How much did he offer you?
He didn't get that far. I gave him his marching orders.
Well, the thing is, it could have been a good deal.
Come on, Kevin. I've got £25,000 worth of stock in here. He's not going to give me that, is he?
2 for the price of 1, eh?
Oh, those energy-saving light bulbs give a very funny light, you know. Could lead to a nasty accident.
Do talk nonsense, Norris. Honestly, I'll take these, lover.
Oh, well, you'll be sorry when you turn your ankle on that bottom step. Are these gloves hypoallergenic?
I've got no idea. What's it say on the packet?
You see, because untreated rubber brings me out in a terrible rash. No, I don't think I'll risk it.
Thanks, love it. Listen, good luck.
Thanks, Audrey.
See, look, I know it sticks in your crawl, Sal, but I think you're going to be hard-headed. Think about the money. How long is it going to take you to empty this place on your own? Could take weeks. And all that time you're paying rent and bills.
Well, I've had loads of people in today.
Buying what? A couple of light bulbs? All I'm saying is if it's a good offer, then you might be better off just cutting your losses.
Oh, yes, it must be painful.
I'll live.
You know, the vultures circling, ready to pick over the carcass.
Well, it doesn't feel like that where I'm standing.
Does it not?
No, most people who've been in today have been very friendly and helpful.
Tissues, 2 for the price of 1, Norris.
Oh, yes. And rose-tinted glasses, are those 2 for the price of 1 as well?
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, love, but anybody with half a business brain could have told you that this venture would go nowhere.
Oh, could they?
Well, you should have come to me. I could have talked you through forward planning and projections.
Well, you should try a bit of forward planning before I project this mop on your head.
All right. If you want to be like that, we'll be like that.
You're gonna miss this place, aren't you?
I've been looking all over for you. I say all over. What are you doing here?
Waiting for me dinner.
You should be down that hospital.
What for? Maxine's been, there's nothing for me to do.
Getting to know him is what there is to do. Your son.
Will you stop mithering the poor lad? He knows his own business best.
Since him and Charlie have split up, he's been completely distracted. I worry for the patient.
No, he'll sort himself out eventually. There's nothing you can do.
Well, I think he should have some proper time off. I mean, we could always get a locum in. But he won't listen to me.
Should listen to someone.
He's good friends with Ashley, isn't he? Maybe I should get him to have a word.
No, I wouldn't do that, sweetheart. I think Ashley's got enough on his plate right now.
Probably right.
Anyway, many happy returns.
Thanks, Mum.
Sir, is it true what we've heard?
Well, it rather depends what it is, Sarah.
That you dobbed in Mrs. Ramsden for drinking and now you've taken her job?
I'm just taking some of her classes until the end of term. I suggest you two sit down. Right, come on, sit down, everybody, quickly, then we can get on. I gather Mrs. Ramsden's been reading Romeo and Juliet with you, so I shall be continuing where she left off.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore heart thou Romeo?
Well, you're obviously very familiar with the text, Candy, so you can read the part of Juliet.
I'm not reading her, she's a right wuss.
Have you got a problem telling the time, Aidan?
I don't know, sir. Have I?
Well, since you're late for the class, I can only conclude that you have.
Well, actually, sir, I've got a bit of a problem.
Right, well, you better see me at the end of the lesson, then.
Well, can't I tell you now? I'm really worried about it, sir.
OK, what is it?
I've been accused of being a grass. I didn't mean to do it, but the money was just too tempting.
OK, I think I've heard quite enough. Now sit down.
None of my mates will talk to me, sir, because I think I'm a right toe rag.
Sit down, Critchley.
I was hoping you could advise me, sir, on the basis of your own experience.
I've been doing some thinking. Isn't there supposed to be a bank holiday for the Queen's Golden Jubilee?
Yeah, I think I heard them saying on radio it's beginning of June.
That's when we'll have it then.
Have what?
This historical reconstruction I've been planning, Vera, of a local Civil War skirmish.
Oh, you're on about that Historical Society.
Bank holiday, that's a great idea.
Yeah, will you be dressing up like them Cavaliers and Roundheads and having a scrap?
More or less, yeah.
There will be rather more to it than that, Hayley.
Yes, of course there will.
What we will be endeavouring to recreate is an historically accurate portrayal of a Civil War skirmish which took place between the monarchists and parliamentarians 360 years ago.
Sounds lovely.
Yes, well, there's a meeting of the Historical Society this evening. I'll put that date to them.
Hang on a minute, though. Didn't you want the Roundheads to win?
Well, they did win.
But it's the Queen's Golden Jubilee. Shouldn't the Royalists win?
Look, personally, I won't plan a hope for bank holiday. It's bound to rain.
Oh, hiya, I didn't realise you were coming home early.
Yeah, I've been giving me marching orders. Presume you've had a word with me dad?
No. Well, I saw him earlier.
Thought as much.
They let me hold him again this afternoon. I'm really pleased with him. Said I could take some of his cuddly toys, put them around the incubator. I don't want to clutter it up, so I just thought I might take that lovely, that lovely dangly thing that Fred and Eve bought him.
I'm going for a bath.
You've been looking at the pictures?
No, I haven't. They're just on the arm of the chair.
Hiya.
Hiya.
I thought I'd pop in and see how you were doing.
I feel a bit like a road accident. Everyone keeps popping in to have a look.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Eileen. I don't mean to be so snappy.
Look, I was going to buy some of them dishcloths if you've got any.
Yeah, I've got 2 for the price of 1.
Things are that bad, eh?
Well, I've sold quite a bit, but not as much as I would have done on a busy Saturday. Not that I've seen too many busy Saturdays recently.
Must be disheartening.
Do you know this fella came in from the local hardware supplies? His company's got that city DIY store. He offered to buy all my stock.
Hey, well, that would save you a load of time and trouble, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably.
So, have you thought any more about it, then?
About what?
Them pan scourers. 3 for the price of 1.
Oh, yeah, Blanche, whatever. Just give us a minute. I'm going to make a phone call.
And I know that I am proposing that we celebrate the Queen's Golden Jubilee with a parliamentarian victory, but the point I want to make to the Historical Society is that that is not as odd as it might first appear. We are, of course, a constitutional... Are you with me, Ken?
Yeah, sorry, Roy, sorry.
Well, of course, a constitutional monarchy. The Jubilee is a celebration of the success of our present system.
Yes.
Yes. Well, the trouble is, the Historical Society might not see it that way.
Roy, you've convinced me, you've convinced them. You certainly got my vote.
Oh, thank you.
Right, now, look, if you'll excuse me, I just need to have a word with
Oh, right.
Charlie, I heard today that you're leaving. Is that true?
Yeah.
Look, I feel really bad about what's happened.
What do you want, Ken? Absolution?
No, but I just wish that...
Listen, it really doesn't matter anymore. Maybe it was the wake-up call I needed.
Well, I just thought Hilary Johnson would give you a good talking to.
Unfortunately, she'd already done that. This time she wasn't quite so understanding.
Yes, well, I didn't know that when I spoke to her.
Why should you?
Will you get a decent reference?
Oh, yeah. It's part of the deal.
I really am sorry.
Regret say. Bet your list isn't as long as mine.
$17,000, that's my best offer.
For all the stock? It's worth more than that.
It's worth what you can get for it, Mrs. Webster. I'll give you 8.5 now, and 8.5 when we collect the goods. It's a fair offer.
It's a rip-off. But I'll take it. What time should I expect you tomorrow, then?
Shall we say dinner time? See you then.
Anyway, thanks for coming.
What's all this? The rent book?
I've been in touch with the landlord. I thought if you want to take on the house, you could transfer the lease into your name.
That all sounds very final. Will I be hearing from your solicitor too?
I haven't actually thought about that yet.
Well, looks like you thought about quite a lot, though.
Look, I've just got to get out of here. Out of this house. Out of Weatherfield.
And go where?
Gonna go and stay with Mary. For a while, anyway, till I sort myself out.
You've been married 10 years. I mean, is that it? Just here's the key and bye?
No, not exactly, but...
But what?
I need to start afresh, Matt. I can't sit around here with no job, no marriage, feeling sorry for myself, tipping booze down my neck.
Oh, I can see that, but... Have we really nothing more to say to each other?
I've plenty I could say to you, I tell you.
I'm glad about that.
But if you want to hear it, you'll have to come visit me at Mary's.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
That soon?
Okay.
Yes, well, thank you very much for your help.
No, it's a pleasure. It's a great idea. I mean, all you need now is somewhere to stage the reenactment. I'll see you then. Bye.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, I'm fine. Never better.
Oh, come on, Dad, let us watch it.
No, you got school tomorrow. We're not sitting up watching videos all night. And anyway, I'm shattered.
We'll be watching a video, relax here.
Right, but don't you tell your mum.
I thought I heard you. How did it go?
They've agreed.
Oh, good. And what are you doing now?
I got this copy of an old map from the records office here. Yeah. Ye Common Wreck.
Is that what we call the red reg?
It is called red now, but why?
Because of the red asphalt?
Or because of the blood that was spilt there in 1642? It's the perfect place for the reenactment.
Do you want some more?
No. I think I'll go for a drink, that's if I'm allowed.
Oh, well, I'll come with you.
Why? So you can keep tabs on me?
Not at all. Look, Eve said that maybe her and Fred could come to hospital with us tomorrow.
Max, will you just give it up?
You were looking at his photos. The real thing's even better. Ash, don't blame him. Blame me all you like, but it's not his fault. He needs both of us.
Just leave me alone. I need time to think.